Hello everyone and welcome to part 6 of my Nobody Wants to Die playthrough. We are approaching the end here. There's only one more part left after this one, so it all comes down to this basically. And what a ride this has been. I want to thank you guys again for all the support. But yeah, here we go. Part 6.
Remember that already.
The slum. Liberty Island, Manhattan.
That's where she lived, not how she lived. I would say below poverty line. If not for the fact that I've crossed the poverty line 100 levels up. Somehow I have to find her.
Okay, where Sarah can live. So we literally have to find this place, this woman's house, by floating above the sky. That is Liberty's head. I'm gonna guess there.
Question is, what are my taxes being spent on?
Okay, never mind. Let's see, what's this one?
Not even have a bar here. Focus, James.
Alright, well, it's obviously this one then.
Sarah needs electricity, and lots of it. These converters look new. Let's see.
Where do the transformer cables go?
Broken cables for sure won't lead me to her.
Probably this one.
Maybe I'll stop complaining about my apartment.
The green.
These cables come out of the converter. Sarah, where are you?
This is really cool. It's the slums, but it's next to the Liberty statue. This looks really good too.
Electric current powers up the antenna. Must be operational. Sarah needs to communicate somehow.
Yeah, the antenna.
I need to get a closer look.
We must land. I just realized the doors open inverted.
Lady Liberty, down in the dirt. At least she stayed right here with her people. No one else did.
Oh, there she is with no head. Where do the antenna cables go?
Cable draws the most of it.
Oh, here we go. Follow the cables. Follow the yellow cables. I'm about to sneeze, guys. It's about to happen at some point. I can feel it. I may have just talked myself out of it, actually. Never mind. It was close, though. It was really close to happening. Yeah, there's the power.
It has to be here. I hope I'm not too late.
Oh, found her place. Break it. Anybody home? Knock, knock. Well, we didn't knock. We just kicked it, so.
The murderer wanted to pull me into a maze, get me drunk with fear. But I had nothing to lose, and had been drunk already for a week.
Oh, for a week? You've been drunk for a week? Dang, that hangover must really be painful. Yikes. Okay. We're at Sarah's place. Go away. Alright, well that's very inviting.
Place.
I don't think this is Sarah's place. Quit. What the heck were you into, Sarah? You got mannequins. And flashlights. No more pills, we're screwed. but that is for the better. As I said, stop using the pills, and you'll be better in the long run. All right. It's a glove, a mannequin's hand. Okay. Whenever I see stuff like this, I'm like, why is that even an option to pick up? There's nothing here that's useful at all. So you're just looking at it just for fun. All right, if you move... All right, you always got to try. Like, there's horror games where literally if you look away, the mannequin moves. Yeah, there's too many mannequins here. Wait, what if I go down? Do I even have... What's the flashlight button? Ah, F. Okay. What does this say? It's zooming in on the head. Oh, it says Sarah. Was Sarah a robot? Okay. We got teddy bears with their wires coming. Alright, what the heck was she into? I just heard footsteps and a door open. There's a recorder right here. They know I'm here. I see it. It's right here. Or they're sensors? Motion sensors?
What the hell?
That was holding a real gun, by the way. No, we're getting shot at.
You thought I'd be an easy target?
Wait.
Give it up! You're trapped! Funny. You're the one bleeding.
Sarah was the stranger?
How did you find her?
Drop your weapon and I'll let you live.
You gotta be kidding. Where is she? Talk!
Drop your weapon and get out. I'm counting to 3. 1.
Let's settle this one-on-one!
What the?
That's Sarah? In a wheelchair?
You'll be completely fucked for killing an officer's body.
What?
Cunt.
What?
Oh shit. Sarah?
What? Okay.
I'd love to see the look on the commander's face trying to explain our corpses in the slums.
I wouldn't be called on the carpet for once. I'd be buried under it.
Fortunately, in this body, it's hard to blow someone's head off. Did you get the shakes too?
I had a slight desynchro.
What? We just shot you.
Sunken face, bloodshot eyes like a junkie. James, you know how strung out you look?
Yeah, now who's talking?
Hey, you looked in the mirror lately?
Yeah. Yeah, right back at you.
How'd you find me?
You know I'm a detective, right?
I didn't think anyone would bother trying to find me.
Ow, 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 ow.
Stay still. Why did you come here?
I thought you were in danger.
When we lost contact, I thought he got you.
So that's why you busted in here like a psycho on a hunch?
A little more than a hunch.
Meaning?
I have some questions, too. One, actually. You should be in your first shell. The comfortable and efficient one. What the hell have you gotten yourself into?
Can't be playing this game without my Dr. Pepper. You know. I always got it.
Smoking too. Someone's fallen into bad company.
I mean, you also smoke, so.
His body must have been through half a century of addiction. It'll drop dead before I get used to it.
You're in your 30s, right?
29.
My bad.
My family thinks I'm away. I got the best synthesizer, remote work equipment. I didn't have to explain myself to anyone. And then fucking James Kara had to waltz in here and ruin everything.
I'm good at that. So what have you gotten yourself into?
It's a long story and complicated.
Good thing I'm a professional at complicated stories. Talk.
I didn't want to, but I had no choice. I did something sketchy, but otherwise...
You can trust me.
All right. You can trust me.
Okay. I rented my body on the black market.
What was your motive?
Sarah, what was your motive?
Motive? Seriously?
I'm not judging. I just...
What is this, an interrogation? No, fuck you.
Okay, well, I ruined that. Good job. Now she rolls away. Pissed her off. Our one ally. It's not like she's going anywhere, though. Oh. She really settled down here, though.
Those mushrooms are funny.
Alright. Frozen memories. An identity at risk. Dreaming Icarites. I don't want to press that just yet. What else is in here? It's all the police stuff. All the photos that we took, sent to her.
What are these figurines?
They're memories. I've read that after an Icarite transplant, especially an illegal one, some can be lost. That one's the most valuable.
Which one's the most valuable? Oh, this one? Secrets of recycled art. Buy a chair for $400? The best quality of art supplies for hobbyists and professionals. Alright, let's take a look at the most prized possession she has, her dolls.
One night, when the acid rain was bad, Taylor and I hid upstairs, where you came in. And back then, it was just a 2 by 3 foot hole that ended in a wall of rubble. And instead of sitting in the cold with her teeth chattering like any normal person, Taylor started fiddling with the flashlight. And then something flashed in the pile of rubble, so we started digging. And we dug until we unearthed this little Statue of Liberty figurine. It was beaten up, but looked valuable. And we fenced it right away. And we came back here hoping to find more.
Nobody was looking after you.
You're on your own fast in the slums, because you can either afford children, or you can afford new bodies. Not both. I was ahead of my family by the time I was 15.
How'd you do it?
We found out there used to be a museum here. So we dug more. Day after day, until our hands were bloody. We kept digging for normal people. Portrait of misery, desperation, but for Taylor, we were adventurers on a fucking treasure hunt. We glued, fixed, and sold everything we found. Would you believe we excavated this whole place like a pair of underage slum archaeologists?
Must have taken a while.
Almost 5 years, but it was our livelihood. We were dirt poor and surrounded by dirt, but we felt rich. At least until Taylor tricked me.
Ooh, betrayal.
8 years ago, give or take a few days.
Sister?
No. We were in love. I remember exactly when she tricked me, because it was when I turned 21. First subscription. And Taylor paid for it for me. She did it behind my fucking back.
That's bad. We're missing.
After a month, her subscription expired.
Oh,
There was no one to help her. She wound up in the bank. The
dang.
body went to auction.
But she got to live on. Did it behind her back. She didn't
Have to get
know.
her out. No matter what it takes. You're the detective. Now you know my motive.
Oh, fuck! Damn it. Got any ambrosia anywhere? Anything higher octane?
I'll pour us something. Or you can also help yourself to ambrosia in the bedroom.
Or she'll pour us something. We won't take the pills. We'll take the alcohol. What's in her room, though? Oh, that's the pills. Synchronization, the key to happiness.
Blood tests. From the beginning of the month.
So she's Jane Salma. Oh, this is a children's room. Oh, this is... They have their heights. 6 feet tall. It's the tallest one. Peter.
I remember it. This is older than me.
Chicken of Justice. Ooh, what is this? My last will, Max, Peter, and Dario. You deserve answers, lots of them, but first you deserve an apology. I lied to you. I haven't gone anywhere. I tried everything to get Taylor out. I didn't want you involved because it was too dangerous. The fact that you're reading this is proof. I'm sorry I left you, sorry I didn't say anything, and sorry I didn't make it. One last thing, I've thought about it carefully. If I can't live without Taylor, I want to dream with her. I believe we'll dream together in the bank. Don't pull me out. Love, Sarah. P.S. I sorted everything for you. The items are below, marked with your names. Everything else can be thrown away or sold and divided equally. Oh. So she was taking care of others, but then still left them in her first body. Because this is a different body. She has Jane's body.
James, aren't you afraid your memories will eventually fade away?
Lucky me. Mine don't fade. They haunt me, more literally than I'd like.
You must have some good ones. At least one.
Standing on the field, thousands of people chanting your name, and winning or losing depends
I was like,
on
I
what
thought I
you
was
do.
stuck.
With all those people watching.
Didn't you prefer how they yelled when you won?
No. I've always liked challenges.
I'd be too stressed out. Too much pressure.
4.
Have you read Chicken of Justice?
There is no way you know this.
The last of his kind. He could give up, but he fights for a better world for the rest of us. A true hero.
Oh, I don't
Brother.
get it. My brother Dario was crazy about him.
I already like this kid. The chicken is only one step away from detective stories.
3.
This one room, the bedroom, is totally secure.
It's a slum, but I gotta be able to close my eyes sometimes. It's possible to break in there with enough effort, but I'd have time to be awake and ready.
Ever watch any westerns?
No. What are they about?
Well, you'd love them. I think you'd identify with the characters.
3.
In the middle of the room was a bunch of files with names.
Can't you respect anyone else's
Nope,
privacy?
we're a detective.
I said none of the siblings knew. If something went wrong, I prepared myself for it.
But what's one have to do with the other?
I sorted things out for them and left a will that made it clear I believed Taylor and I would be in heaven at the bank.
Looks like you covered all the bases. Nice work.
Thanks. I'll try.
What's going on with your siblings
I
now?
hope this isn't a tough question. Sarah, how are Max, Dario, and Peter now?
I wasn't talking...
I saw the name on the cabinets. Did they...
But don't worry, they're all alive and doing pretty well. They rented a legal apartment, floor 40. They have better air than here. Bodies wear out slower.
So how did a slum girl get this job?
Maybe you got yours. I had to work for it.
As for determination, must not have been easy.
We're learning more about her.
Well, I had insomnia and hated wasting my time. I guess that's how I managed to pass all the exams.
So how we learned about James earlier, now we're doing the same thing sort of with Sarah and her side of the story and what she's fighting for, what she's trying to achieve.
What are we drinking to?
Well, you're the expert. Sit down and make a toast.
Did our department come for Taylor?
Yes.
So why...
Did I join you? Maybe I wanted to take control? Of some sort. I decided I was never going to be powerless like that again. I'm just a liaison, but I already know when and where they move.
Do you know who it was? Which one of us came for Taylor?
It was hard to resist the temptation to check it out.
Wanna get some revenge?
He was so ordinary. A regular agent. To really get justice, I'd have to get revenge on this whole sick fucking system.
Then how about we get revenge on this whole sick fucking system?
Like that's possible.
What if it was?
Wait, what kind of bullshit is that? Are you accusing me of something?
Just
I don't know.
curious.
I can't. Oh, I missed some of. Oh, wait. What's this? Identity at risk. All right. Well, I guess we're drinking. I missed out on that last one. Bummer. All right, don't look at me like that, okay? Jeez.
Bottoms up.
To the past.
Past.
That's what we're talking about, is the past.
Fingers like sand.
And to your optimism, your most charming trait.
Ah, cheers, yeah. Oh, I hit the controller.
What are you renting the body for?
Surrogate. For some rich broad. A good one, I hope.
Tell me it's not Jane Salma.
Sarah, please tell me it's not Jane Salma. I found her file.
Calm down. I checked her. I got to her. She had a similar case before, and they couldn't prove anything, even with plenty of evidence.
Damn it.
The arrangement came from me. She had the dough, I had the body with the right biological conditions, plus I could cover for her. That's why I know she's not a suspect.
Okay. I'll trust you. At least I'll try.
Much appreciated.
Alright. So you rented your body. Where did you get this one? The current model.
Salma said it was recycled. Give one to me.
No. A recycled body? After what I've seen, that's hard to swallow. They must have put someone on ice for you to get it.
No. Somebody bought a new body, and no one wanted this one.
We can scan the shell and check.
There's no need, really. Let's not.
Are you sure you know what you're doing? You need to see the big picture of what you've gotten yourself into.
James, I have nightmares. Every single fucking night. I see her in them.
Welcome to the club.
Every morning,
True.
I wake up from them and Taylor can't. And it haunts me. What if she's trapped there in an endless nightmare?
Wait, what are you doing to the board? Relax with your nails.
It's not sleep when you're in the bank. It's nothingness. You don't feel anything.
Like transferring in CTC? I remember what you said. You said you'd rather die than go to the bank.
But for different reasons, remember?
James, I have to save her. Fuck.
Jeez.
You understand?
Oh, crap.
I can't tell good from bad. Especially in this fucked up world. But if something, someone matters to you, you fight. Screw the cost.
Well, thanks. I guess.
Do you know what I'd give to see Rachel again? Fucking anything.
Thanks for being straight with me.
I tried.
Press your finger.
I can handle it.
And she rolls away again, like Mr. X. Alright. Charles Xavier. out the way. Where are we going? Where are we going?
Sarah, we need to start investigating.
Just a minute. Not so fast. One more question. A basic one.
Yeah,
Why don't you tell me why you stormed in here like a lunatic?
I told you. I thought you were in danger.
Based on what? Did something happen when we lost contact?
Mm-hmm. Can you fire up the board here?
No.
Do it the old way, then. In the meantime, I'll summarize the Red Room for you.
The Red Room?
It's a piece of fucked up history.
Yeah.
Better buckle up.
It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy.
I can't believe all this evidence. You were right from the start.
Seriously? What surprises you most?
That's not what I meant. But the murderer was behind everything from the beginning. Did he take over his body?
Strong assumption. We better go one step at a time.
Now? You're going to get skeptical now?
I just want to sort it out.
Okay. Where do we start?
Alright.
James, I managed to get what was in Green's safe. There were recordings of his synchro tests and a ton of private notes. It's pretty unusual.
Upload.
Okay, we got more data. Cool. Alright, we gotta figure this out. Alright, what do we got here? Taking over the body. Do we have any indication the killer took control of Green? Alright. And then we have the meaning of intrigue. What was the point of a plot that linked Green's case to the Icarus shooting? Well, do we have any indication the killer took control of Green? Let's take a look. That makes sense.
Transfer machine. I can't even get much
Yeah,
shit together.
that works.
This explains his problems. They were his own doing.
Yeah, the transfer machine allows you to take over other bodies.
And how do you deal with it?
I don't know if I'm the best example.
Alright, so this one is, what was the point of the plot that linked the Green's case to the Icarus shooting? Let's see, Green's plans, no.
Fucking Demmer.
Oh, haven't heard that before.
Got that one.
Good to know you still have feelings for them.
That one I
I
had.
didn't die because of money.
Yeah, they had plenty of it. There had to be another reason.
Famous Boyle and Park plotted in the same lounge and with Roy from the stadiums and Miller from the security company. Alright, Ex Machina. There was no extra body or Icarite in the machine at the time of the shootout, but Green frequently swapped minds. Did he have any problems with it? Salma's Recorda.
How did you describe it? That you're losing control of yourself?
Mm-hmm.
It's a kind of consciousness erosion. We'll increase the dose of ambrosia and the amount of synchro tests. Should help.
I need something better.
We don't have anything else yet. I'm working on it.
It's one big joke.
Salma sounds familiar, don't you think?
Shit, I thought she was gonna get herself a synthesizer.
Okay, well,
Synchro tests have a positive effect. Then maybe there is something that does the opposite.
okay. So far, so good. We're actually doing this pretty well. The four of them were scheming some new taxes and trying to cover their asses. Their death is significant, but taxes don't explain it. There has to be more to it. What though? More than taxes. I want to say it's this. Green's
I
plans.
learned this was the plan for the next 100 years. Numerous attempts to save what we have in this system.
And our system isn't perfect? At least for them.
It turns out not to be the case. Apparently, every prediction ended in disaster.
Is this it? Is this it? Hey, look at that. Off to a good start. Alright, Tormented Soul. Frequent chancers exacerbated Green's massive desynchronization. Green's massive desynchronization. There we go. Do we have evidence that someone could have used his weakened psyche and influenced him? After you can see he took the lift up. No. A group of journalists. No. I want to say maybe this.
Why didn't we have access to these recordings?
They were in the Red Room.
I'll try to get to them. There may be no evidence.
Look at that.
Transfer of consciousness.
We
at the
solved
time of
that
the
one.
incident, but his behavior.
I know, it's damn suspicious. Let's just put it together piece by piece.
Alright, well that one's checked off. We got that one. Green had Kovalev take out players who were symbols of the old order. In Green's final moments, there had to be more to it than these few guys. Oh yeah, the Red Room
Getting
bigwigs.
used to the big names of the corpses at our feet. What are they doing there? Apart from the obvious.
Together they worked on how to calm the riots, how to use the Fourth Estate. Who knows if they would have failed.
Dickheads. You're telling me these are the only people who can deal with the chaos in this city?
Am I? No. But I think that's what Green is trying to tell us.
Do you buy it?
Well, this motherfucker knew corruption and power like no one else. Okay, whether it was Green's will or someone else was pulling the strings, why did Green have to die?
I see at least three possibilities.
Can you be more specific, Miss Detective?
I'm throwing them in.
Oh great, thank you. You threw 3 more objectives.
Both died on dates shown on the symbols.
The problem is that Green's date of death was carved long ago.
Ooh.
Since the most influential players are more or less dead, their seats are up for grabs.
Okay, that's a possibility.
Following this lead, Green didn't have to be the only one like that.
It's possible they could control someone else too.
The whole thing may simply have been about tearing the city apart.
True, but that stranger was saying earlier how, like, maybe?
Green was the last person who could stop the spreading chaos.
I wonder if his death was a crime of
I just remember what the stranger was
passion.
saying.
It was planned.
Like, you're fighting for them, you know, so he's trying to break the way the order is. Alright, cut threads. Killing Green was the last straw to destabilize the town, but why now, in the middle of everything, instead of pulling the strings to the bitter end? That's a good one. I don't know. The orphanages?
I don't get that part of the story. When I think that they really used the...
At least the motherfucker's dead.
Everyone like him deserved it.
Cutting threads. Killing Green was the last straw, but why now? In the middle of everything, instead of pulling the strings to the bitter end. Changing of the guard? Nope, that's not it. Maybe the orphanages?
James, we're drifting.
Taking a circuitous route to our goal.
Just give me a sec. Puppet Master. Found it. The modus operandi of a murderer, symbols and dates, once carved half a century ago, the other freshly painted. Both coincided with the dates of Green's and Kovalev's final deaths. So that's the conclusion. Okay.
How much planning does it take to set up something like that?
I don't know, but we need to figure out who's pulling the strings in all of this.
You like how I solved the riddles? Although we don't have any gin bottles or...
And you? Why'd you become a cop?
Oh god, now she's asking me the questions.
Always had a thing for crime mysteries, so...
Sure, who doesn't? Is that all?
Well, I guess I had some ideals, too. I believed in justice. And shit like that.
But you don't anymore?
As much as ever. I'm just not looking for it in the department.
Copy that.
Okay. Let's try to draw some conclusions.
Honestly, I see two main possibilities. Or we're just seeing a small part of a bigger plan by someone who's always 2 steps ahead of us. Or Green's plan played out with Kovalev's help.
How do you figure?
Fuck, I don't know. He has access to some advanced tech. He managed to make contact with you in the Red Room. He knew everything that happened. Like he was in Green's head. I thought Green just committed suicide, but now I'm having a tough time buying that. Sorry, I've got a lot of thoughts. What do you think? Who's behind all this? Murderer or Green?
The more important the decision, the less certain, huh?
We're out of time for mistakes.
I'm gonna say I don't think Green was behind it all. Let's go with the murderer.
He's a murderer. Green's death wouldn't make sense. He must have been influencing for a long time until he finally got him to shoot the other deviants. Damn influential deviants. He took another harvest on Icarus.
And if he's aiming to paralyze the city, to create chaos, so what's his next step?
The motherfucker leaves no trace. The trail's cold.
Why haven't we heard of him before? He's a pro, after all.
Criminals are still in their learning curve when they do their first crimes.
they leave more traces behind.
I'll check similar poisoning cases in recent years.
No, poison may have been removed from reports. Check the final death.
Yeah, I don't think Green would have done anything. This is too... Like,
Oh, I think I have
why would he kill himself that
2
way?
weeks. No, shit, I was wrong. Forget it.
And the way he fell off the tree.
Rewind.
He was definitely murdered, I think.
No, you can't touch your own case, or reconstruct it, or explain it. You can't defend yourself.
I'm the only one who can.
Oh, the fucking savior of the world. Can't you let go just this once?
You know the answer.
Damn you. Hang on.
I
Wait.
have to... What's this?
A new earpiece. This one shouldn't be so easy to spot.
Ah,
Seth Hills? Wait, is this... Oh, I wonder if our former partner is tied to... Oh, we're on the beach. Is tied to this. Maybe, perhaps. Because we didn't save him in the train accident? We left him for dry? Hi. I can't reach you, but this is a really pretty place. Until it does this.
Rachel!
I didn't take any pills, so